Next question. How long will it take for 3,000 to grow to 4,260 if it is invested at 6% per annum simple interest? How long will it take for 3,000 to grow to 4,260 rands if it is invested at 6% per annum simple interest? Few things there. So we are given information. There's an initial amount, there's an amount at the end, there is the interest rate, and there is no years, right? And they tell us that it's simple interest. So firstly, let us write our given information. Oops. Pain. Principal amount 3,000. Okay, and then our final amount 4,260. Interest 6%, and we said we're always going to divide that by 100, so that gives us 0.06. And then we have number of years. They asked us how long. Okay, so we're looking for that. So they told us it's simple interest. A equals P 1 plus I times N close bracket. We've got A, so I'm gonna make space again on my right. So I've got 4,260. I've got 3,000. I've got 1 plus 0.06, and then I've got N. Because N doesn't have a value, we're still calculating that. Oops. So in the previous one, what I said we should do is, well, let me just do this. There is an unknown in the bracket, and so for us to get to the bracket, we need to get rid of what's on the side of the brackets, right? And this one is attached to it, so that means it's multiplying with it. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So we do that on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side, so that cancels with that. And so I like doing this step already. So I've got 4,260 over 3,000, and that gives me 1.42. And so I'm left with 1 plus 0.06 N. So I've already multiplied my N with my 0.06. So can I add 1 plus 0.06? No. We've learned that you can't add two things that aren't alike. We only add like terms. So what's the next thing that we do? Transpose the 1. So 1.42 minus 1. It's this one here that goes over. And then we're left with 0.06 N. Okay. And so this gives us 0.42 equals 0.06 N. And so we divide by 0.06, 0.06. This is supposed to be a 0. Okay, we are dividing on both sides so that we can cancel there. I'm going to go up there for my answer. 0.42 divided by 0.06, that gives me 7. That gives me 7. That's 7 equals N. That's my final answer. Okay, that was pretty easy. Let me go through it again. How long will it take for 3,000 to grow to 4,260 if it's invested at 6% per annum simple interest? So we know a lot of things here. they give us the amount at the beginning, which is 3,000. They give us the amount at the end, which is 4,260. They give us the percentage, which is 6%, and we always divide that by 100, and we always do it on a calculator. And then there's something missing, which is the number of years, and that's what we're calculating because they said how long. And then we were told that this is simple interest. That's why we have the simple interest formula right here. And then we substitute the final value 4260 on the left hand side, and then we've got 3000 open bracket 1 plus 0.06 times n. And then we said we want what's in the bracket, so we want to access the bracket. And so what do? We take out whatever is attached to the bracket, and in this case it's that 3000. It is attached to it because there's no plus or minus between the amount and the bracket itself, so that means it's multiplication. So we divide by 3000 on both sides, and then on the left hand side I got 1.42 when I divided on my calculator, and then we are left with 1 plus 0.06 n, because 0.6 times n is 0.06 n. And then we grouped our like terms. We took the 1 over, it was positive, it became negative. That's the arrow you see there. And then we got 0.42 when we subtracted the 1 from 1.42, and then on the right hand side we've got 0.06 n. And so just as solve for x, we want n, so we're going to divide by whatever is in front of n, and in this case it's 0.06, and so we divide both sides by 0.06. On this side it cancels, we left with just n, and that's why you see just an n on that side. And then 0.42 divided by 0.06 gives us a 7. And that's how you get there. Again, if you don't understand, stop the video. Maybe drink water at this time. And then watch the video again. Maybe you're just tired. Give it a break. And then start it over again. Alright, remember, maths is beautiful. Cheers.